Hey everyone, welcome to Heavy Tones, the channel all about going low and heavy with guitar. And in this video, let's take a look at ML SoundLab's Amped ML5. Now, this amp sim is based off a very popular boutique Californian amp maker. Taking a look at it, you could probably guess what it is, but basically this is a 3-channel amp head with a clean, a crunch, and a dirty channel. And with each channel, there's 3 different modes. So you get up to 9 different amp tones that you can do with this plugin. So I'm going to do a playthrough of a song using this plugin, and then after that we'll take a deeper look at it and see what you can do with it. I'm using my Ibanez MM1 baritone tuned to an alternative drop F tuning, so I am focusing on lower tunings and the heavier channels on this amp. So let me give you a playthrough of a song, and I'll catch you after this to talk more about the plugin. Great stuff, so that was the song. I was mainly using channel 2 and channel 3 to get a dirtier sound using a lower tuned guitar. Now let's take a look at the plugin in more detail. But first, before getting into that, let me just plug a few things. If you like this channel, please subscribe to it and click on that notification bell to be notified of future videos. And also please leave me some comments to let me know what you thought of the plugin, the video, and what other stuff you'd like to see covered on this channel. Also, I've got some merch. If you like these shirts, you can take a look in the description. I'll leave a link to that. And also, music that I'm using on this channel is going to be featured on streaming platforms that I'm using via DistroKid. So you can check the link out over there to go check out the songs as well if you want to take a listen to it further. So now let's take a look at that plugin. Okay, so this is the interface over here. Starting off on the left, you've got your input signal that you can set. Then there's channel 1, which is your more clean channel. Then it goes into channel 2 with a bit more crunch, and then into channel 3. Following after this, you've got your EQ section, which is quite a scooped sound, and you can just shape the EQ band over here. Then you can set your output level. This goes into an effects section, which is a pedal board that includes a noise gate, a drive, a delay, and a reverb. And then following on from this, you can choose to use the matched cab, or you can turn this off to use your own cab impulse responses. I found personally that if you push this input signal up quite a bit, it does change the amount of gain that's going through into each channel and breaks it up a bit more. Also, on each channel, you've got 3 different amp modes. If you go to the clean channel over here, you've got clean, then fat, and then tweed, each changing the tonal quality of the sound as you switch the modes. Then going over to channel 2, you can either have edge, crunch, or ML15. And then the same with the 3rd channel, you've got 3 modes here, which is the ML2C+, the ML4, and then the extreme. And basically, if you know the amp that this is modeled after, there's 4 different amp versions. And then for the 5th version, they included all these previous sort of amp modes in it. So this is allowing you to switch back to older models of this Californian boutique amp head. As you can tell, ML2 will be the version 2 of that amp, and ML4 is the 4th version. So I'm going to jump back to channel 2, which I had set over here, and just play this back for you for the tones. This is these 2 guitar tracks over here. So let me just show you here what I meant with this input. If I drop this down and then play back just with this guitar and pan to the center, it's okay. But then when you push up this input, breaks up the sound there, and you've got this sort of signal here showing you that it's quite hot. Pushing it all the way back. But I really like driving this up to break up that sound. And just switching between the modes so you can hear the different tonal qualities on channel 2, starting off with Edge, then onto Crunch, and then the ML1A. So just with this one channel, you're getting 3 different amp modes in it, and you can really shape the type of sound quality you want. The best way of thinking about it is just channel 2 is sort of the mid-range between the 3 amps with the sort of high gain level. Now I'm going to jump across to these guitar tracks over here, which are using channel 3. Just using one guitar as demonstration purposes. This is set to the ML4. As you can see, it's not using that much gain. I could actually push this up quite a bit or pull it down. Also taking a quick look at the different modes, jumping up to the ML2 C+, the ML4, and then the most extreme setting of gain on this amp head. And you just got 3 extra toggles on each section. On the clean channel over here, you can set it to normal or make the sound more bold. Then with channel 2, you can have it set to normal or thicken up the sound a bit more by switching this switch, just changing the tonal quality. And the same for channel 3, you can set it to normal or bright, depending on what type of tone you're going for in your guitars. So that gives you a quick rundown on this plugin. I didn't really show the clean channel because I've only used channel 2 and 3. So let me quickly switch to channel 1 just before we end, just so you can hear what it's like. So I'm going to just jump for these guitars over here. Just open it up just to give you an idea. Let's jump to channel 1 and start off with the clean channel. Just make sure that we're playing back that section. There we go. And here we go. Changing the gain. Make it more bold. Back to normal. Fattening it up. And then finally, the tweed version of the clean sound. So as you can hear, even with just the clean channel, you can get quite a dirty sound out of that. But I'm going to switch back to channel 2 like I had it, and let me just give you a quick playthrough of those guitars again. So that's the ML5 for you. It really does have quite a range of tones, in particular heavy tones that you can use for your guitars. So definitely check out this plugin. I'll leave a link in the description of where you can find it. Awesome, so that gives you an idea on the plugin, on what's capable with Amped ML5. I really think it sounds awesome, and you can get a varied amount of tones through this, specifically focusing on high gain stuff and low tunings like you saw in the song. And also, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. I'd highly appreciate it, and click on that notification bell to be notified of future videos. Also, leave comments on what you thought of this plugin, what it sounded like, and what else you'd like to see on this channel. Till then, I'll catch you in the next video.